Making art every day for 31 days? Can I really do that? Well, I'm challenging this idea by participating in Peachtober this year and making an art piece every single day for the month of October. Howdy hey, I'm Kit Kat and welcome to day 18 of Peachtober. Today's prompt is toad, and before we get into anything, it's time for card attack time, the time where I get attacked by an extra challenge for the day. So let's pick today's challenge. Today's challenge is monochromatic mode, where I have to do the piece in monochromatic, which means I can only choose one color for the entire piece. I mean, at least I get to use color, lol. Here's the color I've chosen for today's piece. Real quick with monochromatic, that doesn't mean that I use just that color for the whole piece. I get to use that color with its tints and with its tones, so it's one color, but multiple different variations of that one color. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, I also want to show you my silly little sketch. And with that, let's get cooking. And we're back with another voiceover with Kit Kat. And I'm glad that today's challenge was monochromatic mode, because the last few days I've been working pretty hard on art. I even stayed up till like 2 a.m. yesterday to work on Peachtober, so I just honestly did not have the motivation to work for like a bajillion hours on today's piece. So it was kind of nice that I only had to use one color. I actually think it made it easier and it made the process go a lot faster. Also, side note here, you might be seeing me outlining the piece, but then it already looks like it's outlined. It's because I threw the photo that I took of my sketch into Procreate, and then I thought that I was drawing on a new layer on top of the like line art I'd already made, and then I realized I was just drawing everything on the same layer. So I had to start over. LOL. It's been a week. It's been like a month. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun, but then once I got back into it, we were good. I also decided to go with a more darker purple in the end as my outline. I have been noticing the more I work on stuff that the darker the outline is, the better you can really see the art, and then the other colors I use always are lighter than the color of the outline, which I feel like obviously, duh, that's how you make art. But I look back at some pieces where my outlining was almost too light of a color in like previous years, and I think I'm really starting to realize that that just does not work. The outline really does need to be a dark color so you can really get what the image is you're looking at, and then the colors that go underneath of the outline need to not be darker than the outline color. So that is how we went about the piece. I chose purple as the color because when I thought of this design, it just seemed like the kind of piece that you do in purple. I can't really give more to that other than just there was a feeling there that the piece had to be done in purple, and so that's what we did. Also, I love the little toad in this piece. He's so cute, and I would honestly get this salsa just because the packaging with the toad is so cute. I don't know if anyone else has this experience, but I feel like when I'm at a grocery store and the like graphic design / packaging of a piece is really precious and just adorable, that makes me want to buy it more even if I wouldn't ever eat it. It's like, oh, this is cute. For example, I've been seeing these like really cool fish tin canned like sardines that have this beautiful packaging on it, and I want to buy it just because the packaging looks so cool, but I don't even like fish, so why would I buy that? But like the packaging is cool, so maybe I would, but I'm not going to because I don't like fish. Anyway, I would totally buy this magical potion salsa if it was in the store just because of this cute little toad on it. Also, I feel like the toad kind of looks like Toad from like Frog and Toad, but like I didn't even realize that when I was making it, so that's kind of funny. It's like just ingrained in my head from childhood. Anyone else read those books? Because they were great. There are some good books. And if you haven't read them, you should read them / you should read them to your future children. Anyway, side tangent over. The piece is almost done, so that was the voiceover for the day. And with that, let's get into the end of the video. And you made it to the end of the video where I get to show you the final piece. I'm making a YouTube video every single day for the month of October, and I'm sharing my Peachtober process, the behind the scenes, and also the creative ideas behind every design I'm doing. So if this is your first video you're watching of the series, there are 17 other episodes that you can go binge watch right now, and I would love to have you join us for the rest of the series. So please hit that subscribe button, comment below, and I will see you tomorrow for another day of Peachtober, and I will catch you on the flippity flop. Bye!